everybody, and welcome to Pre-K Discovery with Miss Barb. How are you today? Well, I am so excited to get started. Let's start with the calendar. What month is this? Who remembers? Well, if you've forgotten, we need to sing the song, the months. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. So this is the 5th month of the year, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that makes it the month of May. So it's still the month of May, M-A-Y, May. And we are still celebrating the season of spring. It's not summer yet, and it's been kind of cool lately, so I don't know if summer's ever going to get here, but I think it will. So what day of the week is today? Well, it's Pre-K Discovery, so that means that we can sing the Days of the Week song. Can you sing along with me? Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Well, there's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Well, it is Tuesday because we are doing Pre-K Discovery. We are almost done with the month of May because we are way down here, but what number is this? I bet you guys can count with Miss Barb. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Today is the 25th day of May, and it is still 2021. There are no more Tuesdays left in the month of May, so this is the last Tuesday that we will meet together. In fact, this is the last Pre-K Discovery that we're going to have for a while because we're going to start some summer activities and the schedule is going to be a little bit different. So our letter for today is the letter D. And I'm excited because D is for dinosaur. D is for dinosaur. D-I-N-O-S-A-U-R, dinosaur. And I picked a T-Rex. And he looks like he's got some velociraptors that he's chasing. So there we go. D is for dinosaur. And have we ever made the letter D? I'm not sure, but I'm going to show you how to make it. So here's my letter D. And the letter D is a line down and a line around. A big line around, like a belly. And it's a line down and a line around. A line down and a line around. A line down, and a line around. So that is a capital letter D. The lowercase letter d is a circle around and a line down. And you can see that the circle around is only halfway. So it's a circle around and a line down. Circle around and a line down. One more, circle around and a line down. And this is our lowercase d. Capital D, lowercase d. And the letter D makes the D sound, like in dinosaur. Ooh, also in Miss Barb's favorite, donuts. What else is the letter D? Dog. So these are all words that start with the letter D. So I think it was last week, or I can't remember if it was the week before, we learned a new quick word, and that quick word was the word like. Like. Oh, I remember when we used the word like because Miss Barb made ice cream because I like ice cream. Well, I like dinosaur stories too. So this is the word like, L-I-K-E, like. Do you remember our other quick words? So we have like, see, the, and, I, you, and I think we have one more, and that is. And those are our quick words. I hope you remember them because we're always going to know these words because they're always part of anything we read. So those are our quick words for today. So Miss Barb said that she liked dinosaurs and the letter D was for dinosaurs. So we're going to read a story today, and it is called How to Be a T-Rex. Well, we know that T-Rex stands for Tyrannosaurus Rex, which means terrible lizard or tyrant lizard. So he's the big one. He's got those two little fingers, but he's got little tiny short arms. So the book is called How to Be a T-Rex by Ryan North, and it's illustrated by Mike Lowery. And when I was looking at this book, it kind of reminded me of a comic book, all right? It says, "Hi, my name's Sal. One day in class, my teacher asked us, 'What do you want to be when you grow up?' And I said, 'A Tyrannosaurus Rex,' because obviously there are some amazing facts about T-Rexes. Their nose is too far to jam their fingers in there. Their teeth are awesome. They have a giant body, and they roar all the time. Can you roar like a T-Rex? Roar! I don't know if that's what a T-Rex sounds like, but that's Miss Barb's roar. And here are some sad but true facts about Sal's. This is Sal. Okay, her teeth could be pointier. Her nose close enough that she can put her fingers inside, but if you do that, you get in trouble. So who cares? She never roars, and her body is tiny and often ignored. So yeah, the choice is pretty clear. T-Rex all the way. It says, but at dinner that night, my brother said, "It's impossible for you to be a T-Rex," because you know how brothers are. He thinks he's so smart just because he's older, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's never even tried to be a T-Rex. Nobody has. So it looks like I'm going to be the first. Do you think she could be a T-Rex? And that night, I put my mind to it, and I concentrated as hard as I could. So hard that my eyes squinted shut and my cheeks puffed out. And guess what I became? A T-Rex! And guess what else? A surprise. Being a T-Rex is amazing! No door can hold you. You can eat whatever you want. And if you don't like someone, you can chase them with just a roar. Just a roar if he's lucky. And since we're all friends here, I'll let you in on a little secret called How to Be a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's easy. Step 1, be super fierce. Step 2, don't be afraid of anything, even that spider. Step 3, do whatever you want all the time, because T-Rexes don't care what anyone thinks. Look at the librarian. What do we say? Shh. And what does a T-Rex say? Roar! And surprise! You're done. That's it. You're a T-Rex. Congratulations. You are now amazing. But there's a catch. It turns out the earth is full of humans. And even T-Rexes have to hang out with them like all the time. Here are some draggy facts about humans. They think the rules are so important. They don't like when you eat their food. Munch, munch. Entire pizza. Now that's not nice, is it? They get mad when you aren't nice to them. Hee hee. But who ever heard of a T-Rex that cares about people's feelings? Not me. Anyway, yeah, that's how come I got sent to my room. Turns out there are other downsides to being a dinosaur too. It's hard to express your feelings when all you can do is roar. Like your dog doesn't like you as much. Dinosaurs don't wear shoes. Fun some of the time, but obviously I do have some rad sneakers and I kind of miss them. I got some rad Vans too. Says, who would have thought being a T-Rex would have as many downsizes as being a human? That's pretty much the worst. Is it too much to ask to be 100% awesome 100% of the time? No, actually it's not. Being 100% awesome is a reasonably thing to want to do. And I figured out how I became an ultimate dino-human hybrid. I've got a secret T-Rex inside of me. I don't let people ignore me or push me around, but I'm careful not to stomp on any humans. Roar, 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 or their precious human feelings. I even let my friends in on how to become a dinosaur too, since they forgave me for being such a Tyrannojerkus Rex before. And yeah, my brother still says he's smarter than me. And even when we're alone, he still makes fun. He laughs at me with that voice that has never roared. And he points at me with fingers that have never known claws. And he sticks his fingers up his nose at me, which turns out does make you look pretty silly after all. Blah. Don't stick your fingers up your nose. But I don't mind. He's just jealous because he has to be him all the time. Yawn. He's boring. But me and my friends get to be dinosaurs whenever we want. Go! Kick low. Later, Sal. Great game, sis. Plus, whatever. He apologized afterwards. And that is the end of how to be a T-Rex. So, can we really be a T-Rex? I don't know about that, but you could be a T-Rex on the inside. You just have to be careful about the way you treat others because you want them to treat you like you treat them. So, be a T-Rex, be fierce. Don't let things make you scared to try new things. But sometimes you need to keep your inner T-Rex inside your inner parts. So let's move on. And we're going to make some dinosaur eggs. So I said that we were going to make a dinosaur egg. Well, we're not really making a real dinosaur egg because that would almost be impossible because we don't have a dinosaur. And we know that dinosaurs, they are extinct and, they disappeared millions and millions of years ago. So we're going to make our own version of a dinosaur egg. And I have some water. And I have some baking soda, which your mom should have in her kitchen or maybe in her laundry room. Sometimes people use it to clean with. I use it for all kinds of things. But I have some baking soda, which is a white powder. All right, so those are our two ingredients, water and baking soda. Now, in the instructions that Miss Barb read, it said that you could add coloring to make them a different color. I do have some food coloring here. I have the color red, which is why Miss Barb put her lab coat on because I just pictured it splashing all over the place. So I have a bowl and a spoon and some measuring cups, and we are going to make a dinosaur egg. Oh, and I even have a very tiny dinosaur. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some baking soda, a scoopful. You know what, it's not exact, there's no particular measurements, and you're going to put it in your bowl. And you're going to add a little bit of water at a time because you don't want it to be too runny or icky because then you'll have to keep adding more baking soda. And you're going to stir it up. And right now, it's too lumpy still, so that means Miss Barb needs to add some more water. So I'm going to add some more water. You want it to make like a paste. Not like Play-Doh, but so that it'll stick together. So I'm going to add the water, and I'm going to keep mixing it up until it gets pasty. Ooh, I think we might be there. All right, so I'm going to gather it all together, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So let's move the baking soda out of the way, because I don't want to knock it off the table. And I'm going to flip this lid over and use it as like a plate. All right, so here's my baking soda, and I've mixed it with water, and you can see that now it's like a paste. Actually, it's a little less pasty, it's runny, but that's okay. All right, so what you're gonna do is, you're gonna take your hands, because those are the best tools that you have, and you're gonna take your little tiny dinosaur, if you have a little tiny dinosaur, if not, just make an egg, and you're gonna gather this up, and you're gonna make like an egg shape out of it. So, ooh, it feels kind of cool actually. So you're gonna make an egg shape. Now, this project is not going to be done in one day because it's not going to work. I'm going to grab a little bit of baking soda because it's sticking to my hands. I'm going to put it on my hands. All right, there we go. Because I'll have a mess. And you know how Miss Barb likes messes. They're fun. Being messy is fun. So maybe you want to do this project outside. All right, so you're going to shape it into the shape of an egg. And the instructions say to put it in the freezer for a couple hours. You can let it dry overnight with your dinosaur. You can put your dinosaur in it. Look, we're going to put him inside there, so it's a dino egg. Look at that. I'm wrapping it all around him. So now I have officially created a dinosaur egg. So what are we going to do with these dinosaur eggs, you ask, Miss Barb? Well, the very next day when they're all hard and crunchy and crisp and hard, you're going to take your dinosaur egg and you're going to take another ingredient that Miss Barb has. She's going to clean off her hand a little bit in here because they're kind of ooky and icky. Okay. So I have an ingredient that is the magic ingredient that you're going to like. So let me grab it. All right. So I'm back with my magic ingredient, which is vinegar. Not really a magic ingredient, but have you ever seen what happens when you mix vinegar and baking soda? Oh my gosh, so cool. So I'm going to move this right here, and I'm going to take my dinosaur egg, which is baking soda, and my dinosaur, and I'm going to put it in this bowl right there. Can you see it? This Barb will have to show you closer. And I'm going to add some food coloring just to give it a little pizzazz, okay? So we're going to add a little food coloring to it. Oh my gosh. You know what? Miss Barb has got to show you what this looks like because it's pretty cool. All right, so let me show you a close-up of what it looks like. So here we go. There we go. So you can see there's my dinosaur egg. And are you ready to see what happens when Miss Barb pours the vinegar on it? All right, here we go. Okay, let's move the camera closer because this is magic. All right, let's put it down. All right, here we go. All right, now it's perfect and you can see it. All right, so I'm going to pour some vinegar. Is it going to fizz or is it not going to fizz? I think it's going to fizz. Ready? Whoa, do you see the fizz that we have going on there? Just add a little bit more. And look at that. Now you can see my dinosaur. He's coming out of his egg. So that's what you can do the next day is you can put some vinegar on and your dinosaur, what is this one? It's like a little, I don't know what that is. The Ceratosaurus maybe, who knows. All right, so let me fix my camera and come back so I can say goodbye. All right. Well, I'm not in it. Here I am. There's Miss Barb. All right, so that's our experiment for today. We took baking soda, added water to it till it was pasty, and we made an egg, and we put our dinosaur in there, and then we left it sit overnight in the freezer. So the very next day when we came back, we had this hard frozen dinosaur egg. So what did Miss Barb pour on it? Vinegar. I'm sure you have vinegar in your cabinet or cupboard somewhere. So I want you to give this a try at home. If Mom thinks it's too messy, ask her if you could do it outside. But vinegar and baking soda, always a cool experiment. So you guys have a really great day, and Miss Barb will see you guys again, and hopefully we'll be back to do pre-K Discovery live at the library in the fall. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.